Welcome to the Adoptables. I'm Bill Sawchuk from the St. Catharines Standard. Here at the Adoptables, we bring in local humane societies, and they bring in some of their friends that are staying at the societies, and we try to get them the pets a forever home. It's an excellent thing we do. We encourage people to check out the Standard, the Welland Tribunes, and the Niagara Falls Reviews Facebook pages and websites, because we'll have some more information about the cats and dogs that we see. We can also check the local Facebook and web pages for the humane societies. This week we've got the Lincoln County Humane Society, and I have Brianna here with me, and she's going to bring in a friend, a very big friend.
Yes.
Wow. So who do we have here?
This is Tux.
This is Tux. Now, is Tux fairly friendly with people? Like,
oh, yes.
I can pet Tux, and
yes.
Tux isn't going to get upset?
Tux will love you.
Okay, so tell us about Tux. Is Tux like male or female?
He's a male,
okay.
neutered male.
Sometimes the name will give it away, right? But
right.
Tux could be, it's one of
could
those
go
names
either
like...
way, I guess.
Tuxie, yeah.
So Tux was surrendered to our shelter. So he was owned and someone brought him in. They just had a change of lifestyle, so they weren't able to keep him anymore. He's about 10 years old, so he is kind of senior.
Right.
And he's just looking for his forever home. He's on weight control, obviously.
I see that.
But yeah, he gets along with other cats. We do have him in our colony room with 2 other males, and they get along great.
Because it's so important to find kind of the right home for them. Like some cats don't get along with other cats. Yes. They need to kind of rule the roost.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess you could tell that from the common room where they all hang out.
Yeah, he's a pretty easygoing guy, so I think he'd be good anywhere.
One of the things I've always found interesting is what's his life like at the Humane Society? Does he spend most of the day in the cage, or like are there times he gets out, or is he content in the? I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative, right? Hey, Tux, hang out with us.
Well, Tux is actually in our colony room, so it's like a big room. They have a big exercise wheel. They never use it.
Because that's cats. If you have something really awesome for them, they won't use it. But if you had like a roll of toilet paper.
Or a box.
Or a box.
Like
oh yeah, boxes.
Some of our most of our cats are in cages, but we do have a new caging system, so they do have more room. But we have, thankfully, lots of volunteers that come in throughout the day and socialize them, so they get to come out of the cage and be in a big room and get to stretch out and stuff like that. So, yeah, a lot of times they're not actually in the cage and they're out socializing. So
Tux would make seems like a really good kind of pet, like calm pet.
I think so, yeah. He's your windowsill, sitting in the sun type cat.
Well, even now, like, I mean, there's lots of distractions and it's an unfamiliar environment, and Tux seems to kind of be pretty calm and chill.
Yeah, for sure. He's a good guy.
Okay, so and how much is Tux weighing these days? Do we know?
I think he's probably close to 25, 30 pounds.
I noticed you were like you were holding him pretty closely.
Yeah.
Okay, so and Tux has a friend here, so maybe we can switch up our cats. Sure. And I can remind people to please check the Facebook pages, or if you see somebody or know somebody who may want a pet, the Humane Society is obviously the place to get it. And you can come in, and I think you can visit with them and see how you bond and all this. There's lots of opportunities to do that sort of thing. Now we have someone else here who is very white.
Yes.
Okay, so who do we have here?
This is Orchid.
Orchid.
Orchid was brought into our shelter as a stray, so she was found in the neighborhood. She's also very friendly. She obviously is very cute because she's all white.
Yeah.
She is a bit of a senior as well. We have her at between about 10 and 11 years old, so she is a bit older. The special thing or different thing about Orchid is that she tested positive for FIV.
Okay, so I don't know what FIV. You'll have to explain that to
It's basically feline AIDS. So it's an infection that's spread through bodily fluids. Cats that have this can live a perfectly okay life. They just can't live with other cats because it can be spread It's species specific, so it's cat to cat.
So if you had a dog or a guinea pig or a ferret or I don't know what else do people have, pot-bellied pigs.
Yeah, then you're fine.
It's fine,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna be able to hang around with other cats.
Unless you have another cat that is FIV positive, then they can live together.
Now is it basically symptom free kind of? It's just a virus that they have, or does she?
It depends. Some cats can live perfectly fine with it, and then we've seen other ones that do show symptoms.
Okay.
It can affect their immune system, so
they
can
would
get
be
upper
more susceptible
respiratory.
to
Yeah.
the cat kind of infections that
Right.
they get.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know how long Orchid's been there?
She's been there for maybe 3 months now.
Okay.
She's a very shy girl. She always hides under her little bed, so a lot of people bypass her.
Oh, yeah.
But she is really sweet.
Yeah.
We just need a home that either has FIV cats or only cat.
Or only cat.
Yeah.
Okay. So if people are interested in these cats, or maybe even can come down and take a look, you can contact Lincoln County Humane Society at 905-682-0767. That's the number down there. And they're also, I'm wondering if you guys having any big events coming up, anything like that?
We do this month. We have our art show coming up. It's on September 17th, and it's at one of our local hair salons.
And what kind of art show? Like, is it like
They're
cat
selling,
art?
It's all animals, I think. Most animals, and then
Because I've always loved that dogs play poker picture.
Yeah, I think it's that kind of style.
Probably a little more like upscale than that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then proceeds go towards the shelter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to wrap it up for the Adoptables this week. I got to thank Brianna and the cats that came in today. And again, please check us out on Facebook or on our web pages. Same thing, visit the Humane Society's web pages. They have lots of pictures of the different kind of animals they can. And thanks for watching.